Alright, so let's start with tuning. With the snare throw pointing directly at you, you have a dial on the right hand side that's going to tune the top head, and a dial on the left hand side that's going to tune the bottom head. All you have to do is turn it righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Right is going to get tighter, left is going to get looser. So, take the snare throw off. For tighter and looser, just back it off, going counterclockwise. So if you think of the right hand dial, the one that's tuning the top head, as major adjustments, and the left hand dial, the one that's tuning the bottom head, as minor adjustments, using both left and right, you're going to be able to get the dial tuned exactly where you want it on the fly. So let's move on to taking off the head. If you're going to take off the top head, all you have to do is pull out the tension using the dial on the right hand side. And once you got it loose enough, you grab the little thumb tabs on the rim and you snap. Then you can move the rim and you can pull out the drum head. Simple as that. Once you take your new drum head and you replace it, just take the hoop, put it right back on, exactly where all the screw holes are, and then using the thumb tabs, slide it into place. Then, take the dial and dial the tune. Now let's talk through taking off the bottom head. Taking off the bottom head is very similar to taking off the top head, but there's one extra step. You got snare wires on the bottom. The first thing you do is put the drum over. On this side, we have the pure sound wires with the quick release clips. Grab the clips and pull them out. Now you can remove the snare wire, no problem. Next step, you want to grab the dial that's for the bottom end and start to detune it. And once you get all the tension out of the system, it's going to be really easy to remove that hoop. Get the hoop off, pull your head off, you're good to go. Now, to replace it, put the head that you want back on, snap the hoop in place, and then start to dial the tune. Once you get it to a good tension, that's when you can put your wires back on. So grab the little cords, the threads that hold the snare wires on the thread, and put them right through the little slots that are in the hoop. Once you got those positioned right, you can then stick your snare wires back in. And there's two places to put the clips. There's an outer loop and a really tight inner loop. We've put the snare wires on using the inner loop. So that's where we recommend you put them, but of course you're the drummer, you can do what you want to do. So once you get your clips situated into each one of those inner loops, you're all set to go. Then all you have to do is snap your throw on, you're good to go.
When putting a new drum head on, you always want to break it in and make sure you seat it properly. Let me show you how. So let's pretend like this is a brand new head. What I like to do is put my palm in the middle of the head, press down while I tune the drum for the first time. And just keep the pressure consistent. You're going to hear the head cracking as the seal breaks and you begin to seat in the drum. You should only have to do this the first time, and then after dialing it up and down a couple times, your drum head's going to break it and naturally set into the groove of the bearing edge.
Another thing to think about, if you recently installed a new cable and you're using the dial to increase the tension, but you're not really hearing it go through the system, you might double check to make sure that the cable is threaded across all of the cams. Sometimes it's easy to miss, but over time you get used to knowing exactly what to look for. Personally, I use the little Allen wrench that comes with the drum to make sure that the cable's pressed all the way in on top of each one of these cams as it threads throughout the entire system. Something super simple to look for. If you're still having any issues, feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email at info@dialtunedrums.com.